Charlie Munger is a renowned American businessman, investor, and philanthropist. He is best known as the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, the conglomerate run by his longtime friend and business partner Warren Buffett. Munger is widely regarded as a wise and insightful investor, with a keen eye for identifying undervalued assets and a talent for making successful long-term investments. He is also known for his witty and insightful commentary on business, investing, and life in general. Charlie Munger is also known for a saying that the first $100,000 is the hardest to make. In this video, we will go through the story of Charlie Munger's quote and his view on how to achieve the first $100,000. In the 1990s, at an old Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting, a young man stands up and asks Charlie Munger for his best advice on creating wealth. The young man complains that he's having a tough time getting started and that his wealth isn't growing as quickly as he'd like. Munger's response? The first $100,000 is the hardest, but you gotta do it. In other words, it's not easy to accumulate that first $100,000, but it's essential to get started. Munger then continued telling the young man, I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon, find a way to get your hands on $100,000. After that, you can ease off the gas a little bit. Munger's tough love advice is a reminder that creating wealth takes hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Munger continued, when you consider long-term compounding, investing $100,000 is really putting you at $250,000 already. He's correct. If you put $1,000 per month into the S&P 500, it would probably take you 7 years to accumulate a portfolio worth $100,000. But it would only take you 5.5 years longer to reach $200K, and another 4.5 years to reach $300K after that. At that rate, you would reach a portfolio value of $1 million in year 29, meaning that the time to reach $100K is roughly a quarter of the time it takes to get to $1 million. Now it's time to look at the reasons why the first $100,000 is so hard to make, and why most people never achieve this milestone. Charlie Munger's statement is not just a quippy one-liner. It reflects a fundamental truth about wealth creation. There are several reasons why Munger believes this to be true. One reason is that we frequently have few resources such as income, savings, and investment capital when we first begin our employment or investment journeys. While we are paying for our essential requirements like food, shelter, and transportation, it might take a lot of time and effort to accumulate $100,000. For many people, the first $100,000 may represent years of hard work and sacrifice. The fact that we may lack the knowledge and expertise to make wise financial decisions when we first start out is another reason why the first $100,000 is the hardest to make. It's possible that we don't fully comprehend how to manage, invest, and diversify our portfolio. This ignorance can lead to expensive errors like making rash decisions or investing in high-risk companies. As we gain knowledge and experience, we will be able to make wiser financial decisions and prevent costly errors, which will accelerate the accumulation of our wealth. The ability to leverage our savings or investing resources to produce more wealth is a third factor explaining why the first $100,000 is the toughest to earn. When starting out, most people don't have the abilities to do these things because of the small amount of money they have. The smaller amount of money you're starting with, the harder and longer the journey will be. We may establish a business or invest in real estate with our funds, for instance, to increase our income. To increase the growth of our wealth even more, we can reinvest our profits and benefit from compound interest. Once we get going, saving money and making investments is simpler, and our wealth can increase more quickly. Moreover, getting to the first $100,000 frequently takes years of discipline, hard work, and sacrifice. It can involve putting in hard hours, taking on additional jobs or freelancing work, limiting unnecessary expenditures, and making small investments. Munger's advice to walk everywhere and not eat anything that wasn't purchased with a coupon highlights the level of determination and commitment it may take to achieve this goal. The hard work and sacrifice required to earn the first $100,000, however, can also provide important knowledge on money management, investing strategy, and the value of delaying gratification. Munger himself is known for his patient and long-term approach to investing. and he has often emphasized the importance of avoiding impulse decisions and focusing on value over short-term gains. He is a strong advocate for delayed gratification and has spoken about the concept on numerous occasions. According to Munger, delaying gratification and making sacrifices in the short term can lead to greater success and happiness in the long term. One of Munger's most famous quotes on this topic is, "Spend each day trying to be a little wiser than you were when you woke up. Discharge your duties faithfully and well. Step by step, you get ahead, but not necessarily in fast spurts. But you build discipline by preparing for fast spurts. Slug it out 1 inch at a time, day by day. At the end of the day, if you live long enough, most people will get what they deserve." Munger believes that delaying gratification can help individuals avoid making poor financial decisions. He has stated that people who are focused on instant gratification are more likely to make impulsive, short-term financial decisions that can have negative long-term consequences. Charlie also said at one point that the desire to get rich fast is pretty dangerous. He was warning against the potential dangers of greed and impatience when it comes to investing or trying to make money quickly. Munger believed that investing should be a long-term process where investors patiently wait for the right opportunities to come along and don't chase after quick gains or get-rich-quick schemes. Munger's statement is a reminder that building wealth is not a quick or easy process. Trying to get rich fast can lead people to make unnecessary risks or make impulsive decisions, which can ultimately result in financial losses rather than gains. Instead of seeking fast riches, Munger believed in investing in high-quality businesses with sustainable competitive advantages and holding on to those investments for the long term. This approach requires patience and a willingness to wait for the right opportunities to come along, rather than trying to make a quick buck. In conclusion, Charlie Munger's statement that the first $100,000 is the hardest to make is grounded in the idea that it takes a significant amount of time, effort, and knowledge to accumulate this amount of savings or investment capital. However, once we have achieved this milestone, we have built up some momentum and can leverage our wealth to generate more income and grow our wealth even further. It is easier to earn money when you already have built up a solid amount because of compound interest. Make sure to subscribe and watch the other videos on the channel for more investing and finance-related content. See you soon.